Hi, welcome to another session of Wing Chun Kun. In this episode, I am going to talk about the next sets of exercise in the Sil Lim Tao. So, going to go through the Sil Lim Tao from the beginning. Here's the stance, Cao Cha Sao, left hand in the front, 1, 2, pull back. This is a stretching exercise so that you can practice elbowing somebody from behind you that tries to grab you. Like I said, some exercises for fighting, some are for stretching, and this one is very different. Obviously, we have the straight punch from last episode. So I'm going to now do this exercise. I'm going to tell you what it is for. This next exercise in the Sil Lim Tao is for Chi Gong. Okay, Chi Gong. It mostly is about breathing exercises, along with some very rudimentary Wu Sao and Fok Sao. So here we go. I'm just going to do it and explain myself as I go. Tan Sao for your left arm. Bring your Tan Sao, your hand, to the middle of your chest. And now continue to do your Tan straight on a straight line, making sure that your elbow is in the center of your center line. When you get there, you Hun to a Wu Sao. And from the Wu Sao, you come back like this to here. And then you drop your hand to a Fok Sao. And the Fok Sao comes back out to the center line like this. Like that. Now you do this 3 times. I did it once. So this is second time. And this is third time. When you come back here, I like to relax the hand first. Some people don't. It doesn't matter. Park to the shoulder. Come back to the middle. Park straight. Tan, Hun. 1, 2. Circle the fist back. Now, what you are supposed to do is that you are supposed to breathe. I didn't tell you this because I wanted to show you just the movement first. So you're supposed to breathe in a way that would help your internal power, your Chi Gong, or Chi Gong, or I call it Loi Gong. So anyway, once again, Tan now for the right hand. I'll show you the breathing exercise along with the posture and the movement. Here you come out to the center. Tan the center, making sure that your elbow is going to walk that center line. Hun. And now you're supposed to breathe. Now on this inward movement, pulling back, you breathe in. So that's easy to remember because you're pulling back the hand. So I'll breathe in. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, at this point, you're done already. So you don't do the Fuk Sao, you do the Pak again to the side. Come back to the middle, Pak straight, Tan, Hun, 1, 2, circle, come back. So this is an exercise that really is helping you how to breathe and have come up with internal strength. I asked my Sifu, how is that going to help you in actual everyday? His answer was just do it. That was all I got. We asked him, how do you use this? How does this help you? How is this Chi Gong? And he says, just do it. So that's the only explanation I got from him. What you are supposed to do, okay, when you come here, that when you're doing the Tan, you're supposed to now concentrate in your mind that your all your power is coming all from your elbow. Okay, so now when you're doing this, a lot of us just close our eyes because this is a internal breathing exercise. You close your eyes and you think and you concentrate all the power in your elbow as the hand comes out. So there's no stiffness and strength from your forearm and your hand. It's all here. So you concentrate all the power here as you do the Tan. Then when you Hun and you breathe in, you also concentrate all the power here, but when you're retracting this hand, you are not pulling back your power. As you're retracting this hand, the power is still going forward. So one thing that I do to people is that when they're retracting this hand, I go and I push their hand back as they retract, and to make sure that their hand doesn't collapse. And as well, when I let go, the hand doesn't shoot forward. So if you're just using pushing power, and when I pull you back and you're pushing it away, and when I let go, your hand does that, that is not the right kind of power. As well, if you're going back and I just easily do this, and you go back, and that means you're using the wrong kind of power. Your power is stationary in this hand, but it always has a forward power that it will protect you from your enemy with this Wu Sao that you pull back. So it doesn't go back, neither would it go forward if there was force. So the force is where your hand is at. So you close your eyes, you breathe in when this comes back, and you concentrate. Your elbow is where all the power lies. Concentrating now going out, it's the same thing. All the power is in your elbow, not here. Here is soft. And you're supposed to do this slowly, slowly, and slowly. So these three exercises supposed to be done very slow. So take in the breath as slow as you can until your entire lungs is filled that you can't breathe in anymore. And then drop it to the Fuk Sao and slowly try to exhale every breath that you have from your lungs to your diaphragm out. Close your mouth. Breathe from your nose. Just to briefly go over, the Tan Sao is actually the best hand that you can have. that this hand extends out from the center so that you can intercept someone's hand here when they're punching you, as well as when you cross this hand, deviating their hand, your tanso now can go into whatever the hell you want. So at this point, when you deviate their hands coming out here, this can turn into a punch, this can turn into a palm strike, this could turn into, an eye jab if you want. So the tanso is very, very useful. So all this comes from the tanso, and then this can really help you protect and attack when you do the tanso. Then the wu sao is the hand that is supposed to help you block somebody here, so that your hand is here to help you defend yourself. Is the coming back part of that move is the wu sao, and the fok sao is the hand that you can use also to protect the center line. The fok sao, the hand is like this, the wrist is like this, but in actual practice the wrist is like this. That meaning simply easily place your hand on top of the bridge and literally on top of the other guy's hand, to have the upper hand and the upper control, so that if he does come, you can easily do a hun like this and then attack them like that. So that's the good thing about the fok sao. So in this breathing exercise, even though the breathing parts for your Chi Gong, that's the most important, but it does consist of the tan for the attack, the wu sao for the defend, and the fok sao to have an upper bridge on your opponent, as well as the hun sao. So those are the useful part of it that I could even go into further and break this down. But the most important part of this exercise is really the breathing in part, and then the exhaling part. Breathing in part and the exhaling part. That in this exercise is actually the most important part of the Chi Gong. And that is this exercise. I think the only person that really utilizes really well is maybe Choi Chong-tin, the father of Sil Lim Tao. And I think he's really the one that understands it really well. As for the rest of us and me, I just do it because the Sifu just tell me that if you keep doing this, you're going to get a tremendous amount of power from your inner chi. So I hope that's true. So I just keep doing it, and as you go, you're supposed to do this slower and slower and slower. And they say when you get to a high level, your Sil Lim Tao is supposed to last you like 20 minutes or half an hour or something. So that is it for this part 7. I hope you find it interesting, and wear a mask. Have a nice day. Bye.